Well, there's obviously a few things that you need to have before you start marketing. Hey, it's Imran from the Leverage Group. Today, I want to teach you how to assess whether you should invest in marketing or not. And I'm going to share this with you using our own business and our own company and our own campaigns. How do we do it? How do we decide? And how do we know almost for sure that we can get a return? So there's obviously a few things that you need to have before you start marketing. If you think about it, before we even go online and even before we promote your business or your product or your service, you want to have a business that's proven, a product that's proven, a customer profile that's proven. This means you can actually show on a piece of paper who your customer is, their demographics, their identity, their psychology, their wants, their aspirations, their situations, so that we know intimately who we're targeting and how to reach them, and that we can actually serve and help them. The second thing is you need to actually have a product or a service that actually works, that actually helps them solve their problem, and that actually is something they would pay money for, that there would be a transaction for. If you have these two things, you already have your target profile and you have a product or service that's already working, that's already proven, that solves a problem and is profitable, then we can take this and put it on steroids or rocket fuel and grow it with marketing. But then, how do we know when we're putting in the money that there's going to be out? So we need to look at a few things. Number one, obviously we need to look at how much marketing budget are we willing to put in every single month. This is obviously based per person, per business, and what we start to look at is, number one, how many clients do you want to enroll or take on this coming month or at the end of the campaign? And how much are the clients worth to you? I'll give you an example. If each client paid you $1,000, so we know that a client is worth $3,000 to you. And let me ask you a question. If 3 clients are worth $3,000 to you, how much would you invest? And this is an investment, it's not an expense. How much would you invest to acquire these customers? $100? $300? $1,000? You see, each business is different. However, if you look at the long-term value of the client, you will also realize that many of these clients will actually purchase more than once. If your business is already proven, if your product is already proven, many of them will either subscribe or have a second purchase, and that's when you know that you are in the money, that you have long-term value. So as long as you know that I'm going to set aside this amount of money, let's say $1,500, and we want to get and target 3 clients at the end of the day, so that I get $3,000 in, and you know that you'll have a long-term value of more than $3,000, then if you look at it from a input and output, there is ROI, meaning that you're multiplying your money. Can you do this once? Yes. Can you do this more than once and make more money? Yes. And that's where you can sense and you can see that there's return on investment on your marketing dollars. When you're doing this internally in your business, when you're doing this with a vendor, let's say a marketing strategist, a marketing partner, a marketing vendor, a marketing agency, when they bring these numbers to you, it must make sense. If they don't bring the numbers, if they don't have any such thing, if they're basing it purely on hype, saying how big it can be, you can go global, right? And without any of these concrete numbers, then those are red flags, those are alarms. Really start looking, scrutinizing, because business is really a game of numbers. The numbers have to make sense for your mission, for your business, for your brand to grow. This is the biggest advice that we can give you moving forward around deciding whether to invest in your marketing. If it takes you $5,000 to get the website and the project and the campaign up, and you can spend that $1,000 to acquire 3 customers, and you can do it again and again and again, it makes it completely worth it. So if you have any questions, comment below, because I know some of these numbers can be hard to understand. I'll answer every single one. I'll talk to you in the next video. Cheers.
Hey there, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, check out a relevant video here, and don't forget to subscribe to us for more marketing tips, techniques, strategies that are working for us, or just more behind the scenes fun. See ya!